What's good, YouTube? It's me, Megan B, and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I revert this hair back to its natural state and give it a little bit more oomph to this dry, old, need to be washed, dirty wig. But before we get into the video, you already know what to do. Follow my social media, subscribe to my channel, and without further ado, let's get right into the video. Alright, so as you can see, this hair is dirty. It has no volume or life or anything. It's just dirty, a lot of product buildup. I have not washed this hair since I installed this wig. If you haven't checked that video out, definitely check that video out. I'll leave a whatever it's called up here. Yeah, so it hasn't been washed since I installed it. I flat ironed it, I curled it, I flat ironed it again, and then I curled it again. So I've been going back and forth with both flat ironing and curling the hair and putting product, mousse, gel, all of that on there. So I do have a lot of buildup, mostly at the top. At the bottom, I have just a little bit of buildup, but as you can see, it's just a hot mess right now. So we're gonna go and try revert this hair back to its natural state and see how the curls hold up, if it will go back to its natural state. Like I said in the previous video of me installing this hair, it is Aligrace hair and it just does not do what it used to do. It's good hair, but like the bundles are still thick, the hair is still nice, but I don't know, it's something about this new quality of the hair that I think they're so popular now. You know how some just get so popular and then the quality just goes down because they're trying to satisfy so many new customers. I kind of think that's what it is. I don't know, could be me. Alright, so I'm going to section my hair off into 4. So we'll start with this side first. I mean, it really doesn't matter what side you start with. Okay, I feel like I should hot comb the top of my head, but I don't know. If you don't know by now, I do things out of order because I completely forget when I'm on camera because I'm so nervous all the time. So I just forget and I do things out of order. So I feel like I should have probably started flatten the top of my head, but we're gonna do that last. So you're gonna need a water bottle. So you really want to make sure that the hair is completely soaked. So I went ahead and just wet this entire side and you should see it's starting to revert back a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and section it off and then I'm going to section it off again. And we're just going to throw this at the top. So now we're going to put the product in. I'm using the Cantu Shea Butter Moisturizing Curl Activating Cream. And I just start running my fingers through it. So now I'm going to scrunch up the hair. And you should get some waves like this. And I'm going to do that to this entire side. I don't do a lot because I don't want to weigh the hair down. I do just enough to have full coverage. I also sometimes shingle the hair, so I'll rake my fingers like that and kind of add. So I kind of do like the shingling method, separating it naturally where it naturally separates till it goes all the way down, and then I go in and scrunch it. Feel that you need more water, just spray it in your hand and keep it moving. So if you didn't watch my last video on me installing the hair, you know the hair is Aligrace hair, 3 bundles, 2 20s and an 18, and the closure is Touched by Tasha Mack. And I'm getting a little nervous because this hair, this is like the closure and it's a little bit more on the curlier side, and I don't know, I hope the textures mesh well together, so we gonna see. But you can kind of tell this is a little bit more, I don't know if you can tell, but it waves up all the way from root to end, versus back here it's more so at the bottom. So we gonna see. I'm gonna go in with my Miel Organic Pomegranate and Honey Coil Sculpting Custard. It's a really light custard, and for loose waves and looser curl patterns, when it comes to my weaves or wigs, I always use a very light gel, just because it doesn't need a heavy hold or anything, and the curls are really loose and not fine, but they're really loose versus a more kinkier curl. So I'll use a lighter weight thin gel on curls like this or loose waves, just so it won't weigh the hair down. And for more so, I would say 3C and up, more kinkier curls or coils, I'll use something like a Eco Style gel or Style Factor gel or something like that. And I'm not going to section my hair off. I'm just going to go in really getting the ends and scrunching it back up, just so we can have some type of a little bit more hold. So this is the hair all wet on this side. Look how cute that curl is. So this is the hair. These are how the longer bundles are looking towards the bottom. Now I'm just going to get my diffuser and diffuse the hair to give it more volume and make the curls a little bit more tighter, and I'll be back. So the way I diffuse is nothing different or special. I just first, before I turn it on, grab the ends of the hair and place it in the middle, turn it on, and then just start diffusing the hair, making sure the hair kind of stays towards the middle, and I'll let it sit. Once it gets a little bit more dry, I flip my head over from different sides, from the side to the front to the back, just giving it a little bit more volume. But other than that, it's just a simple process. This is so cute. Look at these curls. This is cute. All right. So this hair it's still a little damp and like towards the roots just a little bit, but I'm going to leave it as is and kind of let it do some air drying while I do the other side. But y'all, these curls popping. They may have, you know, disgusted me with flat iron this hair, but as far as the curls, they are still popping. This is really cute. Her closure curls so beautiful. Look at that. Just look at that. The hair is soft, especially this has honey in it, and it's pomegranate and honey, and this leaves my natural curls so soft. It's not crunchy at all, but it still has like a really good hold. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side, and I'll see y'all. Well, I won't see y'all. Y'all see me when I'm done. Alright, so now I'm going to take my hot comb and try to flatten the top out. My hair is somewhat dry. Majority of it is dry. I have a little few wet patches here and there, but I want to make sure the top is dry so I can make this flat, and then we'll go in and get some volume in the hair. Alright, so let's lay these baby hairs, and then we're going to put some volume and separate the curls. I just gotta lay my baby hairs first. I'm gonna take my handy dandy boho lace jelly and the bowl hold edge brush and brush out my baby hairs. Actually, I'm going to lay my real baby hairs using my Style Factor edge control, and I'm going to just slick them back. All right, so we're getting somewhere. Now I'm just going to do a little bit more diffusing and make the hair have a lot more volume and break up the curls. And then I'll take my scarf off and that should be the final look, y'all. All right, now so I'm gonna go in with my BioSilk Therapy and my silicone mix serum and separate the curls. I just take a little bit, put it all over like so, separate the hair into 2 sections, and I randomly pick out curls wherever I feel the need to. And you can kind of see a difference in volume. See? Same thing on this side. If you are a person who does not like frizz, I would suggest drying the hair straight down and not flipping your hair in different directions, then taking control and then like picking out the curls yourself so you can take control of the volume versus flipping your hair around like that. If you're someone who does not like frizz, I like frizz. I don't mind like a little bit of frizz because it just looks a lot more natural to me. Then I'm gonna take my pick and just pick from the middle, flipping my head over, giving it a little bit more volume. All right, gonna take this off and ooh, I like, okay, not too bad. Gonna brush, kind of soften up these baby hairs a little bit, but this looks really good. This looks really good. This is cute. All right, y'all. Tell me what you think. Did we transform this wig or not? I will say I would. So this side I use a lot less product as far as between the 2 products. I just did maybe like a dime size, not too much on this side, and this side I did just a little bit more product. So I would suggest if you are going with Aligrace hair or even Tasha Max hair, I would definitely suggest just doing a dime size. A little goes a long way. This side is a lot softer, not softer, I mean it's soft, but it's a lot lightweight, and when you touch it, it doesn't feel like product is in it. This one you can definitely, it's soft, it's really soft, but you can kind of tell that there is some type of like product in it, if that makes sense. But other than that, I absolutely love this look, this style. I'm glad that the curls revert back. If you want something a lot more tame, you definitely can just wet it and let it air dry. I like a lot more natural volume, a little bit of frizz type of curls, so I go in with the diffuser just to give it more volume and a little bit more curl pattern. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I absolutely love this look. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Baby, when we're grinding, that's right, I get so excited. Ooh, how I like it. I try, but I can't fight it. Oh, you're dancing real close. Cause it's real, real slow. You know what you're doing, don't you?